All right, today's question is, why did God give specific instructions to how he wanted to be worshiped? We're in Exodus 37, and this here is where holy furniture gets built. But don't you think for a second this is just about tables and boxes. Nope. Every piece points us to Jesus and the way we come to God. In Exodus 37, we're building the gospel one piece at a time. Verses 1 through 9, we see Bezalel building the Ark of the Covenant. It says, next, Bezalel made the Ark of acacia wood, a sacred chest, 45 inches long, 27 inches wide, and 27 inches high. He overlays it with pure gold inside and out. Then he made the mercy seat, the cover, with 2 gold cherubim. The cherubim faced each other and looked down on the atonement cover. That ark wasn't just fancy furniture. It was God's throne on earth. And inside it, you got the 10 Commandments, the law that we broke. On top, you got the mercy seat where blood was sprinkled to cover sin. This is a picture of the cross. We broke God's law, but Jesus' blood on the mercy seat covers our guilt. In verses 10 through 16, we see the table for the bread of the presence. It says, then Bezalel made the table of acacia wood. He also made all of its utensils of pure gold. On this table, they put 12 loaves of bread, one for each tribe, showing that God provides for all his people. Jesus said, I am the bread of life. This table points us to Jesus feeding our souls. He satisfies where the world leaves everybody hungry. In verses 17 through 24, we see the gold lampstand. So then Bezalel made the lampstand of pure hammered gold. It had 6 branches, and it looked like an almond tree with blossoms, a picture of life and light. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. This lampstand points us to him. And now we're called to shine that light in this dark world. In verses 25 through 29, we see the incense altar. Then Bezalel made the incense altar of acacia wood. And this is where they burned sweet-smelling incense, symbolizing the prayers of God's people going up to God. Your prayers ain't bouncing off the ceiling. They rise like sweet incense before God. And Jesus, our high priest, makes sure that they're heard. So what's Exodus 37 teaching us? First, the ark says God is holy, but his mercy covers sin through blood. Second, the table says God provides bread, and Jesus is the bread of life. And third, the lampstand says God shines light, and we shine because of Christ. And fourth, the incense altar says our prayers are precious to God, lifted through Jesus. Ain't it amazing? All this gold, wood, and craftsmanship was preaching the gospel long before Jesus was born. So don't yawn when you read about furniture in the Bible. Every board and every bit of gold is shouting about Jesus from the ark to the altar. It all points to the one who saves sinners like me and you. So next time you pray, remember, your prayers rise like incense. Next time you feel empty, remember, Jesus is your bread. And next time you feel lost in darkness, remember, he is the light. So keep reading your Bible and don't be dumb.